This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
Find a way we can prevent or even stop or treat type 2 diabetes.
This is fascinating. A breakthrough discovery in diabetes research right here in Reno. Is tonight's Channel 2 News big story at 6:30. $2 million in funding granted to the University of Nevada School of Medicine after a promising discovery. I'm Kristen Remington.
I'm Landon Miller. Thank you for joining us. And this could pave the way for a type 2 diabetes cure. And hope, really, hope is the big thing here for about 400 million people worldwide. Elizabeth Olvera joins us now live in the studio after speaking with their lead researcher. Liz, definitely some big stuff here.
Yeah, Landon, well, this is probably one of the biggest discoveries in diabetes research in recent years, according to Associate Professor Dr. Rowe. And while there's no certain guarantee of a cure just yet, this discovery looks pretty promising so far.
It's been known, actually, that these regulatory genes are very important in human disease.
Dr. Rowe and his team at UNR School of Medicine have been working on diabetes research for several years now. About 3 years ago, Dr. Rowe discovered a molecule that can be used to treat type 2 diabetes. In such patients, he found that gene is turned off.
These tiniest small genes is shut down in diabetes patients.
Proving this was the hard part. When testing this theory out in mice, Dr. Rowe and his team turned off that same gene. They expected the mice to gain weight, as typically happens in diabetes patients. But after several months, the mice still seemed healthy. The team was disappointed, but his lab member Sandra kept monitoring the mice anyway. About 6 months in, the mice proved them right. They became obese and developed type 2 diabetes.
That was a kind of a eureka moment.
That proof is what gained the team $2 million in funding by South Korean company Yang. Dr. Rowe says the same research also shows that diabetes can be caused by a digestive condition called gastroparesis, something half of diabetes patients have.
Stomach is not properly working, and then the food stays longer than it's supposed to be, and which produces more glucose, and the glucose dump into blood, which increases blood glucose level. I think that's what causing diabetes.
This runs contrary to the current thought that gastroparesis is caused by diabetes. And now, with this funding, Dr. Rowe and his team will begin testing FDA-approved drug candidates to help turn that tiny gene back on to treat or inhibit type 2 diabetes.
We cannot say cure, but at least we can probably slow down or prevent diabetes.
Now, the team will continue research on mice to hopefully find that drug that works. And if successful, they hope to start human clinical trials next. For more information about this research, you can visit our KTVN News app. Covering Health Watch live in the studio, Elizabeth Olvera, Channel 2 News.